Now on Triad today, just about time for the roundtable, but a quick shout out to the good folks here at Senior Botanical Garden. Year round, there are things to see, things to do. You can use the facility, rent the facility. You can do anything you want to here, including watch the roundtable. And right now, next to me on the right, but always political left, Gilverman, the great broadcaster and journalist. David Daggett, held over from an earlier segment where he and Griff and Eric Aft talked about food and the food problem and hunger and how to alleviate that. So he's back with us. And Keith Granberry, founder of Helping Hands Consultants. Guys, a number of states, since it's post-election time, a number of states still allow mail-in ballots to be counted long after Election Day, sometimes 4, 5, even 9 days. Should there be a federal law that requires all mail-in ballots to be postmarked 2 weeks prior to the election so that everything can be counted on that night? Ogie.
Maybe not 2 weeks, but I'd say have them postmarked by noon Sunday. That way you still got 2 days before Tuesday. That should do it.
Right.
Do they postmark on Sunday?
I don't know.
Yeah, there should be a uniform date. They should be postmarked. In North Carolina right now, they have to be postmarked before Election Day.
Well, in the last in 2020, it was 9 days after they were still counting, so they were taking.
But yes, it should be uniform, and we eliminate all the controversy over the mail-in ballots.
Keith.
No, I think it's working fine. I just think that we just need to continue to allow the process to go forward. I don't think it's broken.
All right. Schools in Rochester, New York have begun locking away students' cell phones so there are no distractions during class, but parents are angry because they want to be able to reach their kids in case of an emergency. Are you okay with locking up students' cell phones? Or maybe, what do you guys think about putting phones in a basket on the teacher's desk or something? Ogie.
I think they should be left at home. Times have changed. I mean, why do kids need cell phones at school? Really?
All right. David.
It's interesting. I get in and out of a lot of schools, and I've been in some classrooms where they have a thing hanging on the wall with pockets in it.
Okay.
And you put your phone in the pocket.
It's a good system.
They do need phones at school, Ogie. Unfortunately, I coach over at Reynolds High School, and activities and things change a little more frequently.
Notifications.
And with shorter notice than we had when we were coming along. So having it available during the day is important.
What do you think?
So the parents need to reach them. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Absolutely not. If they need to reach them, they can call the school if it's an emergency. If there's an emergency, they can go to the school and get their phone out of the locker and call. But I don't think that we need to have phones on the kids.
All right, I don't want to spend a lot of time on this, but speaking of kids, there's an editor of Reason magazine that reported that 20 years ago, half of all teenage males had a part-time job, while today only 1/3 do. Does this surprise you, and do you think teenagers should have a part-time job? Quickly, Ogie.
I think it would help, just develop somehow. I mean, I've carried papers and mowed lawns, and it just gives you a good start in life.
David Daggett.
Yeah, after school or summer jobs, very, very important, very developmental for our young people.
Keith.
Absolutely. As a former president, Urban League, jobs in the summer was part of what we did. But I think the trade school needs to go back into the schools so these kids can understand and learn a trade.
Absolutely. All right, now guys, since it's the holiday season and time for reflection, I'm going to ask you 3 personal questions, but you just combine them in your answer. What were you most pleased about the year 2022? What were you most disappointed about? And what are you most thankful for as we end one year and begin another? Ogie Overman.
Well, I was pleased that I had some health issues and I came out smelling like a rose.
You did, and we're glad.
I try to keep an attitude of gratitude. There's not specific things. Well, there are, but I mean, just in general, I try to keep that spirit of gratitude with me at all times.
Yeah, we didn't really tell the audience about all the details, but yeah, you went through it and came out on the other end. What are you disappointed about from 2022?
Well, Trump's still around. I mean, hello, here we go again.
Yeah.
That's it. Everything else is great.
All right. And anything in particular you're thankful for as you end one year and go into another?
Yeah, just that I'm here and I'm happy and things are going well.
And always well dressed too.
Well, of course.
The best.
David Daggett, first of all, the year itself, anything you're pleased about from the year 2020?
Well, I think
2022.
Things are opening up, and as things have opened up, I respected and was grateful for things that I missed during that period of time.
During the pandemic.
And so I'm pretty excited and pretty grateful for that.
2022 sort of got us back a little bit toward normal.
It's a new normal, but getting us closer to normal.
But the year 2022, what in this past year maybe disappointed you?
Well, the continuing acrimony we have in society. Ogie mentioned one person, but it's more than just that. We're very polarized, and every issue seems to have acrimony attached to it, not a reasonable, thought out, try to get a solution.
All right, Keith.
What I'm thankful for?
Yeah.
My grandmother is healthy. All my family's still here. Opportunity to spend time with my loved ones and my mom and brothers. So I'm very thankful for that.
And for the four of us to spend time
I'm not
together.
thankful for that.
No, you're not thankful for that. And finally, this is a news story. The National Park Service just asked visitors not to lick frogs or toads because some of them may have psychedelic toxins on their skin. Guys, have you ever licked or kissed a frog, Ogie?
I was trying to look back to the old days when I did strange things.
That you didn't realize you were doing?
I really don't think I.
You don't think
if
you
I
did?
did, I don't remember.
David?
It's been argued that I may have been a frog at one time, and I got kissed by my wife, and so.
And she turned you into a prince?
Yes.
Keith, have you ever kissed or licked a frog or a toad?
Have I ever kissed or licked a frog?
Yeah.
I'm sure I have. I'm almost positive I've kissed some frogs before.
Well, I think I know what you're talking about. Unfortunately,
Not many,
no.
but maybe one or two.
Yeah, all
And
right.
when I was in high school,
You're sexist. All right, that's all the time we have. Oh, except for this. A New York City cop recently found a man living in the sewer. He didn't have to. There were homeless shelters around and whatever, but he said, why in the world would you choose to live in a stinking, smelly sewer? And the guy said, I'm preparing for a career in politics. Does it make any sense to you guys? All right. Happy holiday season and all that good stuff. Thanks,
Happy
guys.
holidays to everybody.
All right.